Hi guys, I am Jian. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited to tell you that I got one of the best sword ever in my life. What I'm talking right now is the Chinese sword and its Chinese thread double-edged sword, which we call in Chinese Jian in Chinese characters. Right now in my hand, I got product from Jian. The name of this sword is Immortal WuDang Sword. It's very nice feeling, nice harmonies. It gives me a very nimble feelings when I'm holding with it. And what I really have to be careful is, I have to be careful because this sword gives me exactly the same feeling as my practice swords or Tai Chi Jian or Chinese Wushu sword, because it's very lightweight, very good balance in my hand. And also the special thing is, I think the blade length is very long. This blade is long 34 inches blade. I don't feel it's too long in my hand when I'm holding with it because of a good balance. This sword is weight just only 800 something grams, which is very nice feeling in my hand, especially not just the weight good, but the balance is super good also. Look at what I'm trying to put the sword on my fingers like this, and you can see it just even can balance on my finger like this. But this is a really sharp edge sword, so you have to really be careful when you do this. But you can see the point of balance is very close to the handle. I don't say that every sword have to be this good balance like DOB close to the handle, because every sword have different creating and different kind of what is meant to be. Like katana is meant to do a very strong and big cut, but this sword doesn't create for do a big cut like katana or Tao or one-edged sword. Because this sword style, I will say, as much as I training with it, as much I train in Chinese martial arts style with Jian, I will tell you that I have a same feeling as when I train a straight sword, saber in European or a rapier, but it doesn't exactly same movement and same feelings. Because when I training Chinese martial art Jian style, it helped me to focus more on how I use my center body and I call the core body to balance my movement. It helped me to fix the injury bodies. It helped me to understand and discover more what your body can do with this style of sword. And it's very interesting that right now what I'm holding is a sharp edge with razor sharp edge both side sword. So one thing that I have to really super be careful is when I'm holding with it, I training with it, it gives me the same feeling as my practice sword. And I have to warn myself, be careful that it's a sharp edge sword. So I have to slow down, because if I touch the blade on my body when I'm training, of course it's gonna be a very deep cut and very super dangerous. First impression about this sword is, like I tell you, the balance. The balance of this sword is very good. It makes me feel that I can secure with my hand. You can see right now I put the badminton wrap on the handle, which normally allocation. We put the brown leather wrap on this handle It's very beautiful. I still have the original of this picture, but right now my hand is thick and hard because I did a lot of activities like parkour, I did martial art training, I did a weapon training, I did lion dancing, so I kind of have a very hard and thick hand. With that original wrap, it doesn't help me secure enough to hold it nicely, but it makes me feel like I need to use more strong grip. But one thing that I love about this sword that Education made is he put the strap on the handles, and I think it's helped me fix that problem. So this cord will wrap on your wrist and it make you feel like you can still control it without using too much hard or strong grip on it. But anyways, right now I put the badminton wrap on it and it helped me, doesn't have to use this cord anymore, and it makes me feel very nice in my hand. Second impression is about fitting. I will put the sword in the sheet first because I want to cut myself. You can see this handguard is not original or particular handguard that you can find in Chinese Jian sword, but I can see that how it's developed to be this kind of shape, to be a little bit more modern. But one thing that more impressed to me is the smooth, the feeling, the sense of how I touch this fitting, this handguard. It doesn't bit my hand, it doesn't make a cut on my fingers, because mostly when I bought the sword from China, sometimes it came with a very beautiful fitting, but the fitting is very sharp. I have to even unsharp by myself, but this one is like very smooth feelings. You can grab and grip with it nicely in Chinese sword style grabbing. It feels very comfortable. It feels like I really want to practice a lot with this sword with good balance and this smooth fitting. You don't see any sharp edge. Over here it's like very smooth in the hand. I'm really happy with it. Third, I also love, the length of the sword, this sword. In my perspective, I think it should long like this because you know what? You use Jian. This is a civilian weapon. So it keeps you to have a long reach outside of the dangers, and you still behind the good distance of this sword. And I think it should be like that because you know this sword is meant to thrust, stab, meant to do a cut, you know, it's meant to do a slicing, and also you can do big cut with this, with the soft surface. That's the reason why I don't cut it with a big bamboo, because it doesn't meant to cut with the big thing. But still, this sword still gives me a very good impression from a bamboo cutting, which is wow. I would say wow, it's a very nice sword. And overall, I love it all. You can see this cross guard over here made from stainless steel. I don't feel like this stainless steel is the bad or low quality stainless steel, because I train a lot and I kind of sweating a lot when I do exercise, and I don't want the fitting to get rusty. So I think this helped me fix that kind of problem very well. And yes, that is all. I did a very good cutting with it. I take some many weeks to practice with it. Just the first time it gives me a very first impression of how I hold it, how I handle it. But as much as I training with it from many months or many weeks, so it gives me more and more that I connecting with this sword. Okay guys, thank you so much that you follow these videos. I hope this video will help you. In my perspective, will help you to know the information about what the Chinese Jian, a really good sword, should be. Because I used almost time of my whole life to find something like this. I really want to thank to Education that you finally provide this product happen because this is what I really want once in this lifetime, and this is like answer everything that I want in my life. I hope that you enjoy my cutting videos because I did a lot of good cutting with it, and I'm really happy with it. It show me how much is good in cutting. So I hope to see you next video, and see you.